Hello there, D-Roy Cruz, your Life Applications Officer. I'm going to put this video on my Cruise for Christ channel. I'm going to make it real quick. What is the easiest way to deceive someone? Now, everybody in this country is at war with somebody or some other group in this country, America. Everybody in this country is at war with either somebody else or some group, or maybe several groups in this country. And there's the masses for every side. Okay? But when we are deceived, deception comes from how we, let's say, I love the taste of whatever's in this cup. This is tea. Okay? But let's say it's tea with a certain drug in it. Okay? And there's a bunch of people that will tell me that the tea is narcotic, or soon will be narcotic, or should be rated narcotic. And then there's others that say, hey man, it's tea. You can buy it in stores. It tastes good. You know what I mean? What side effects did you get? You know? And there's arguments, okay, for that. But that is how we are deceived. We are deceived when someone takes the way that we feel and says it's okay to go in the way that we feel, to practice hedonistic behavior towards that thing. Whoever told people that it was okay to attack Trump supporters because the Democrats lost, or because nobody wanted Donald Trump in office? And it's one thing for what the man, you may feel that the man is doing. It's another thing for him to be in office when the things that he wanted to do are what a lot of Americans have been wanting to do for years, for the last 3 presidents. And it didn't happen, and now this man vowed to make it happen. He vowed to do the unthinkable, and the only reason why it's unthinkable is because people stopped thinking about it. He vowed to do the unimaginable. The only reason why it's unimaginable is because it just, people don't worry about it anymore. People don't think about it, but maybe they should. But somebody seemed to get the idea that it was okay to attack Trump supporters. Somebody felt it was okay to, you know, talk like the Watterson lady. And, you know, somebody felt that it was okay to protest, hold up traffic for a protest. How is any of this okay? The South Africans somehow are being taught that it's okay to attack these white people and take their land and take their supplies and rape their women and all these things. And And in their own right, they're good people as well. In their own right. People are deceived, I would say deceived, into thinking that it's okay to be transgender. It's okay to be gay. But again, I want your thoughts on this. I want to hear from you. You are deceived when your feelings, when you have feelings about something and you know that's where it stops at, your feelings. It's the way you feel. But yet your conscience is telling you that even though it feels good, my conscience is twisted like, how is this right? Just because something feels good, that doesn't make it right. Would you agree with me that the biggest way to deceive someone is to use their feelings against them? Now, why would anybody want you to be gay? Why would anybody want you to be transgender? Why would anybody say that's okay? I'm not talking about you that are suffering from these diseases, I call them. I'm talking about you, those that will encourage these people to build these religions, these cultures. Why do they tell you it's okay when they're not gay? Why do they tell you it's okay when they themselves are not transgender? This is why they tell you. It's because the same reason why people who don't do drugs sell drugs. The same reason why people that don't do drugs sell drugs. And they're out on the street in their fancy cars and they're selling dope. They don't have time to do drugs because they're too busy selling them. With a gun next to them or concealed on them somewhere in case business goes wrong. They have to have a level head. It's the same way with anything in this world. The Democrats want to deceive people to get them on their side. People that want to turn this into a certain democracy need you on their side. They need you on their team. But do they really care about you? Do they really care about you? You can't not tell me that someone who is not gay really cares about gay people. Other than to make sure he gets their vote. Other than to make sure he gets something from them in exchange. We got to stop letting people lie to us. The best way to deceive someone is to take their feelings and use their feelings against them and tell them it's okay when you know deep down in your heart that it's not okay. And you're laughing and you're mocking at them behind the scenes. I'm DeRoy Cruz, your Life Applications Officer. That'll be all for now. But look, can you be gay without any support at all? Can you be transgender without any support at all? See, I can be a Christian without any support whatsoever. I can be a Christian if I'm the only Christian alive. And I can take the persecution. I will take a bullet. I will you can chop off my head, because I know that in whom and what I believe to be the truth. I don't need to, if you don't think it's the truth, to me that's laughable. I'm the one laughing at those who think that Christianity, or should I say Christian, being a Christian, or being Christian, skip the A, isn't the truth. We are all Christians if we have the truth, and we have come to that place to where we accept the truth. See, in the church, there's no reason to bring your homosexuality into your faith, because if you have faith, then you accept that God has created you and that God is in charge of you, and it's His decision what sex you are, and He already decided what sex and what sexuality you practice in the scriptures. And if you love God because you've been born again into His Spirit and into His family, then you have no problem accepting the fact that God is in control. You're not. Your life is not your own, but your body is a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God. Best way to deceive people is to catch them in this bed of feelings and then tell them it's okay as long as there's something in it for you, or as long as it makes you feel like something that you're not. Many people feel that they have a lot of sin in their life, and instead of admitting that they are a sinner and admitting that they are out of line, they rather think that they're doing a good deed by justifying your sin, so that you can be in a bed of sin with them, instead of telling you the truth and accepting the truth for themselves. First, we have to accept the truth for ourselves. Then we can accept the truth for others. I accept the truth for myself. I'm a sinner. I'm the bad guy. I'm the one that needs to change. Once I understand that, whatever little or big thing is wrong with me, then I can minister to you, and I have a right to tell you that you're wrong, because I pulled the speck out of my eye first before I try to pull the one out of yours. So I'm DeRoy Cruz, your Life Applications Officer. I want to hear your thoughts. Have you been deceived? Do you really, really feel comfortable with everyone telling you that you're okay? That's the question. Are you okay because society says you are okay? Are you okay because you got 100 people telling you you're okay? You got 100 and some thousand subscribers, fans? How are you okay? What makes you think you're really okay? There's only one thing that tells me I'm okay. It's not my college, it's not my job, it's not my friends, girlfriends, my church, none of that. I stand alone on the Word of God. I stand alone on the Word of God, the Bible. And that's how I know that I'm okay. That's how I know that I'm good, because I stand alone on the Word of God, the Bible. Basic instructions before leaving planet Earth. And I can't wait. And I'm not missing my flight. Neither am I going to let anybody in this world deceive me and make me miss my flight. God bless you. Thank you for watching. I want to hear your thoughts and your comments. Talk to you soon.